We're a few minutes away from the opening bell on Wall Street. Wall Street eagerly awaiting the Fed's decision on interest rates later on today. But first, we must deal with a barrage of earnings reports. And Brad, let's start with Texas Instruments. Another response here in the pre-market that I find surprising. I'm locking in on this Citi note on Texas Instruments quarter, calling out, rightfully so, they mentioned weakness in the PC market. This is something you have been tracking. We've been talking about at length here. Another tech company warning about weakness in PCs. Heard that from Microsoft too as well. Also, Citi calling out weakness in profit margins sequentially and warning that a correction in Texas Instruments fundamentals are likely to be coming soon. But again, the market appears to be looking at the earnings beat, but not necessarily digging beneath the hood and looking at some of these concerns.
Microsoft, Intel, HP, all of them citing in tune a PC weakness. And so with that slowdown and potentially here with Texas Instruments, especially as they have leaned more into, of course, many of us know them for perhaps their TI-84 calculators that we used growing up. Everybody's raising their hands there, owned a few. But as you think about all of the other elements that they infuse into your car experience through semiconductors, everything that may even operate just the lights that are going on in the car. And so all of these things considered, it's going to come down to the production capacity, them being able to service some of those longer term contracts. And I think that's exactly where much of the growth opportunity still lies for this business. But as of right now, they're also saying that revenue in this most recent quarter, that had increased 14%. It should increase if you're seeing the type of strong demand across the semiconductor landscape that is present. And so that's something potentially to keep in mind. But this third quarter outlook, that revenue is in the range of $4.90 billion to $5.30 billion. And then earnings per share, they're looking for that to come in at about $2.23 a share, and the top end, $2.51 a share.
I have to knock this company again, though. It would be nice to hear from Texas Instruments CEO Rich Templeton, again, not on these earnings calls. I don't know if this is I'm unsure. It's unsure if this is a historical practice for this company, but it would be good to hear from the leader of the company in an environment that is, in fact, so uncertain, especially when you see margins under pressure sequentially. But you mentioned that calculator. I recently bought a new TI calculator, and I went to I like using calculators. So I went to go put the batteries in it like I did in high school. There were no batteries. You charge it up with a USB cable now. You want to feel like a boomer. That's the moment.
That's the new thing that they're doing with some remote controllers as well for television sets. You buy a new Samsung television, some of the controllers, you just charge it. You're not changing out batteries anymore.
That is bad for the Energizer Bunny. Well, I felt very, very old because we always went through batteries through those $100 TI calculators. This one you just charge up.
Absolutely.